Mr. Churchman, can you help me out, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
8. Ooh, 8. You guys didn't know. Just so you guys know, usually we let you have kick shields. However, almost type around here, wearing her chest guard. I think you're strong enough, right? All right. You ready, Mr. Churchman? Everybody else in your class ready too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, happy birthday to you. I want to grow on. Happy birthday, Miss Kira. Happy birthday. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready? You ready? You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
My sister lost her brown red belt, and we don't know where it is. The belt. Maybe because we just went over there and she found out that her belt was there.
Did she brought it to class today?
Yeah, she brought it to class.
Oh.
Are you guys ready to get moving? Are you guys ready to have some fun? Are you ready to have some moving fun? Good, because that's exactly what we're going to do. Come to attention. Back physically and mentally, based on the mile high karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential in healthy knowledge, honesty, and strength. Loud and proud, what is your goal?
Black belt excellence, ma'am.
Come to attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy.
Yes, ma'am.
Showing me that black belt book is still not moving. Your attention, you're still as a statue. You are not moving at all. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you say and what do you do when I say find a dust? Say it. Right next one.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Spread out. Find a black dot on the floor. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And start running in place. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Who else behind me? Just like we're calling up here. Or Mr. Jack over here. And Mr. Jack, stop right there. All the way over. Yes, ma'am? All the way over. Yes, ma'am? All the way over. All the way over. Yes, sir. All the way over for me. All right, right there. All right, ready on jump. Ready on jump. Ready on jump. We're calling on Mr. Jack's over here. Ready on jump. I don't know. It's pretty hard. Ready on jump. Keep those feet moving. Keep those feet moving. High knees. Ready on jump. Ready on jump. I don't know. Mason's challenging backs. Height. Ready on jump. All right, keep those feet moving. Keep those feet moving. Keep those feet moving. And down. Now let's get down on here with super loud ice as you tap the ground. Remember though, when you go to tap the ground, you don't want to look away from your target. The moment you take your eyes away from your target, you can no longer see what's coming. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So you bend your knees. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Get down. Get down. Get down. Keep those feet moving. Keep those feet moving. Go super high knees. That's Santiago's got it. Man, he's trying to put his knees into his chest. Ready and jump. All right, guys, pull out your invisible jump ropes. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we are about to jump our invisible ropes. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, when you're jumping those ropes, make sure you're turning those ropes and your feet are leaving the ground. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if you struggle a little bit with your feet leaving the ground, then you can do these. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, let's see, nice and strong. None of my kids should struggle. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Jump! All right, now we're going to start going speed. We're going to jump side to side, twisting your bodies. Speed moguls, I should say. Okay, I don't speak. All right, now you're going to go apart and cross. Apart and cross. Apart and cross. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep those feet moving. Keep those feet moving. All right, now go forward and back. Forward and back. You got to keep breathing. Keep moving. Watch the back one. Forward and back. Forward and back. Watch the side. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. One right, one voice in the other. Say yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep moving, keep moving. Yes, ma'am. And freeze. Reach up for the sky. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. And drop that horse stance. Go. Hi-ya. Black belt posture. Roll your shoulders back. Roll your hips forward a little bit. Nice and deep. Now while you're holding this, understand I'm strong. You're holding it nice and deep. You're strong. If your legs are starting to hurt, you're getting stronger. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Come up because black belts don't give up when they're tired. They stop when they're done. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. They don't stop when they're tired. They stop when they're done. So even when their legs are starting to hurt, oftentimes what I see with black belts is they go a little lower. Just a little. Because they know if they go too much, then it's no longer a horse stance. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Beetle. Kind of. All right, so your hands are nice and strong. Go ahead and put one hand out in front of you. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Oh, I want to hear it louder. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, when I say go, I want to hear two punches. Tia. Ready, go. Tia. All right, ready, go. Tia. Tia. Go. Tia. Go. Tia. One, two, punches. Burke, I'm going to have to keep you to one side. Find that thought for me, sir. Yes, ma'am? There's no doubt over here. There's no doubt over here, but there is not. Yes, ma'am? Don't worry, I know because I put them on. Yes? I put them there. Turn and face the opposite side. Yes, ma'am? Burke, you need to stare at Tyler for me. There you go. Stare at somebody in the eyes all the way across the floor. That is now your challenger. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Your goal is to be louder and stronger than them. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. We have the black belt intensity because the black belts are doing that horse stance punch. They go, I. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. They're strong look. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Horse stance. Super strong horse stance. Staring at somebody right across the street. And two punches. Ready, go. Ready, go. Did you start rising or did you stay nice and low? Stay nice and low. Oh, fantastic. I love to hear you guys are super strong. Really strong. TTI, ready to go. TTI! Ready to go. TTI! Ooh, ready to go. TTI! Ready to go. TTI! Ready to go. TTI! Ready to go. TTI! Oh, it's kind of really hard to tell which team's louder. Ready to go. TTI! Not time. Ready to go. TTI! Ready to go. TTI! Go. TTI! Ooh, come to attention. Yes, ma'am. That was getting hard. Nice work. Go and turn face to front. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Don't worry. You'll challenge him again. Dropping that horse stance. Go. Yeah. I see a super strong chop towards the front door. Your feet will stay exactly where they are. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Ready? And so remember, your top, you'll give yourself a hug. Then you go straight up. Your eyes on your target. All right. Your target is where your hand is going. Not straight in front of you. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right. Top towards the front door. Check. Keep that hand nice and open. And bring it back. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ready to go. Oh, number one. Yes, ma'am. Ready and go. Yes, ma'am. Go. Bring it back. Yes, ma'am. Towards the back doors, the bathroom area. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. And the other hand now. Strong eye. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. If you're too close to somebody, you don't want to bump them. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, ready and go. Bring it back. Yes, ma'am. Ready to go. Everyone go. Yes, ma'am. Ready to go. Bring it back. Yes, ma'am. Ready and go. Bring it back. Yes, ma'am. Come to attention. Yes, ma'am. Take a knee. Yes, ma'am. Mr. Sam, come on up here. Yes, ma'am. First of all, did you guys hear that voice? Yes, ma'am. Now, Mr. Sam right here is one of our students who are roughly a year away from his black belt. Where'd he go? Oh. He's been in martial arts, let's see, about roughly 2 or 3 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Somewhere in there. Roughly 2 or 3 years. Drop that horse dance for a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, you still hear that voice?
Yes, ma'am.
This side, chop, pretty chop. You guys see that intensity on his face?
Yes, ma'am.
Other side, chop, pretty go. Pretty on this side, go. Other side, go. Go. You guys hear that intensity in his voice?
Yes, ma'am.
That is black belt intensity right there, and that is exactly what we look for when you guys want to qualify for that black belt program. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody give this stand one clap. Give 2 claps. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Our challenge is to be more intense than Sam today. Yes, Sam?
Yes, ma'am.
So go ahead and back to your friend. All right, everybody stand up for me, yes, Sam. Mr. Jackson's running a challenge. He scared me with his face. Ready? Chop towards the front doors. Go. Back to your left. Now let's see your right. Ready? And go. Left. Right. Next to your eyes, turn towards your target, just like Mr. Joe's eyes right here. They're looking at his target. To the left. To the right. To the left. Come to attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, I've got some strong black belt intensity here. Miss Christensen just tried to find who was screaming. She couldn't find him, guys. You guys were all yelling.
Hold on. That's not what I mean.
Oh.
There's a difference between a scream and a karate yell. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If you scream, I guarantee you're going to go home, and that's going to hurt. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So you yell. You karate yell with your power. Yes?
Yes,
All right, there we go. That was good.
All right, guys, take your right leg, set it behind you, set towards the mirror. So your hands are up, your eyes on your target in the mirror. Yes, ma'am? Take it easy, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I can already see a lot of your intensity. I just real fast for some of the buddies in the room. I'm going to review a 3-count hook kick. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So when I say 3-count hook kick, which is what we're about to do, 1, you're going to pick it up. 2, you're going to go out and around. 3, you'll set it down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
1, you're going to pick it up in front of you. Your knee goes in front of you. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
2, your leg goes out and around. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And 3, you'll set it down. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what will help your balance is you keep your eyes on your target, your hands up by your face, and your elbows in. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody stand up for me. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am?
ma'am.
Take your right hand, turn it back behind you, set to the next. Then Mr. Grant noticed he was a little close to Jackson. He immediately slid back just a little bit to make sure he wasn't picking his buddy. That's exactly what black belts do. They keep their eyes on their target, but they'll slide and adjust themselves to make sure they don't accidentally get somebody. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice and strong. Let me see 3-count hook kick. Eyes on your target, which is your eyes in the mirror. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see that strong balance. Ready, and 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Make these 2 guys. Showing that strong balance. Hands up by your face. 2. And 3, set it down, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Touch me, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to use our legs. Ready, and 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Whoa, thank you for those, yes, ma'am. You're picking it up nice and strong, like you have a table in front of you. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. Showing off that super strong balance, just like the black belts. Now, what black belts also do is if they fall, they get right back up and they try again. Because they know there's no such thing as trying, they're just doing. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
2. And 3, set it down, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Take a knee for me, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Mason, come on up here. Set towards me, you guys can see Mason's eyes. He's looking at my eyes the entire time. He's not letting his eyes vary because he knows his eyes on his target is what's helping him with his balance. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
2. Now, notice does he set it down a little bit?
Yes, ma'am.
But does he pick it right back up?
Yes, ma'am.
3, set it down.
Yes, ma'am.
Mason is showing that black belt perseverance. He knows, man, he's not able to hold it up for very long yet. The key word being yet, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But he knows that if he keeps doing it, he's going to get stronger at it. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, give me some clap. Give him 2 claps. So you rock.
You rock.
Everybody stand up for me, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, Mason. Yeah!
Yeah.
All right, come to attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Even stronger this time. However, you're going to make sure your right leg is behind you so your belly button spaces the back. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Step towards the mirror. Say, yeah! All right, let me see that strong hook kick all together. So if you're not sure what that looks like, your eyes are on your target in the mirrors. And I say kick, you're going to kick it and set it right back down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, make sure your right leg is, or your left leg is in front of you, your right leg is behind you. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready and kick. 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 That's a PSM. Keep those hands up, eyes on your target. Ready and kick. 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 And come to attention.
Yes,
You need for me, yes, ma'am?
yes, ma'am.
You're all about to get hand paddles and partner. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say heel.
Heel.
When we use our hook kick, we got to make sure we hit with our heel. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Your heel, just in case you're not sure. Your heel is this part of your foot. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Be setting towards your partner, and nice and slowly. I'm going to use Miss Isabel right now since she's almost a black belt. One stand on this side for me. Pretend your hand on target for me. There you go. I'm going up, and I'm only using Miss Isabel because she's almost a black belt. She knows how to do this. I'm going to hit with my heel to pull it all the way around. That's slow motion of what you're about to do. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so really fast, if I'm with Miss Christensen, may take a little hand up. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So with Miss Isabel, she stepped towards me with a loud, hey! I'm going to hold on to this kick paddle nice and tight by the handle. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to start about her thigh height. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
She's going to make sure she hits that target. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready and kick.
Hey.
Listening for when I say kick, then I'm going to raise it a little bit high. Ready and kick.
Hey.
Every single time she's hitting it with her heel. Ready and kick.
Hey.
Ready and kick.
Hey.
Ready and kick.
Hey.
Now, if your partner misses the target, is that a time to pick it back up?
No.
Or keep it that same height?
Keep it the same height.
Keep it that same height. Yes?
Yes,
Ready and kick.
Hey.
Oh, man, she got it, so I raise it up. Kick.
Hey.
Kick.
Hey.
Kick.
Hey.
Kick.
Hey.
Ooh, she's getting really high, isn't she?
Yes, ma'am.
Kick.
Hey.
Kick.
Hey.
Kick. Whoa, she still got it. Ready and kick.
Hey.
Ready and kick.
Hey.
Now, did she do good?
Yes, ma'am.
Your goal as a partner is to make sure your partner looks good. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You slowly raise the height. Once you reach that as high as your partner can go, that's when you keep it there to challenge your partner to get stronger. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Always challenging your partner to get stronger. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready and kick.
Hey.
Nice and strong. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Everybody stand up for me. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Black belts are good coaches. They challenge their partners while also making them look good. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You should all have a partner and a kick battle between you and your partner. When you have this front row, go ahead and turn around. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You're now facing a partner. First one, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. It's about your partner. I believe. And you got Honda. All right. Now we should almost all be facing partner. If we're not facing partner, don't worry, Miss Christensen or Mr. Christensen or Miss Christensen will help you figure it out. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go ahead. If you have that partner, pick up that kick paddle, step towards your partner, say, "Ay-ya!" Holding strongly to that kick paddle. Waiting till your partner says go. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, nice and strong. Slowly raise that target. Ready, and everybody begin. And time, Rafael.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And your hip. Then your knee. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at where her hip is. Her hip is over here. Step over. Yes, ma'am. Okay. And my pad's right here. Go ahead, throw the hook in. Hiya! Okay, she can still get it around. Okay, but is that a good fighting stance?
No, ma'am.
No. When I'm in a fighting stance, I'm set up with my partner. We're hip to hip. This is called a small target. This is a big target. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
This is a medium target. Medium target. Small target. You guys understand what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Big target. Make sure that you're set and that foot's behind you almost all the way, but you need to have it a little bit out. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And if you aim your hip, you'll be much better at your kick and your shoulder. Hip and shoulder. Okay. Okay. So I'm not going to go all the way up because you guys need to practice. Go. Continue. Go. And switch. Oh, I'm sorry. Switch legs. Don't hand the pad over yet. Yes, ma'am? All right. You're going to use the other leg so you won't walk out of here lopsided, but listen carefully. Aim your hip, yes. But if you're finding yourself falling over, you're going to lift your what up? Brett? You said it. Chest. Brett, which Derek. Wrong one. All right. So, yeah, whatever. Anyway, you got to lift your chest up. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And by all means, you got to keep your eyes on your what, Joe? Target. Everybody say target.
Target.
Real fast, I also want to point out Mr. Grant over here. Look at exactly what Grant's doing right this second. He's standing still. Eyes were on Miss Christensen. He was focused. He wasn't playing with his pad, his belt, anything. He was standing still, showing that black belt focus. Nice work, Grant. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. Other leg now. Go. No rush. Hurry up.
want to hand the pads properly. Miss Holland, she's going to bow courtesy. Hand over to Joe. Joe's going to bow courtesy, accept the pad. Okay? And that's how we hand the pads over. Go. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Sit back with your right leg. Reset. Say, "Hi-ya!" If you have a pad, you are a coach. That means if you notice that they have a big target, tell them to aim their hip at their target. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't just stand there and watch them doing it because you're training too. If you're holding that pad, you are training too. Our leadership students know that they have to be exceptional coaches for their partners. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
To qualify for that leadership program, that's what we look for is students that are willing to help out their partners. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
They don't just stand there, they help them out. Shoulder, hip, good job, keep going. All right, we want to coach. Yes? All right, go. There we go. Who's saying kick? Is that Joe? All right, stop. Switch feet, other leg. Partners, make sure they switch feet. Yes, ma'am. And if you're speaking right now, you should not be. Because you can't speak and listen at the same time, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so switch, make sure you're using the other leg. Otherwise, you guys will be walking out of here like this. That's my style, one side, train one side more than the other. Go. All right, guys, stop. Come to attention. Come on, everybody. That's fun to tell you. Come on over here. That's fun. How many of you guys started getting tired with your arms because your partner can kick high?
Yeah, I could reach all my
course.
whole life.
Okay, so your arms, that's okay, yes?
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay, but make sure, again, back them down if they're kicking them a little bit off or falling over, just drop it a little bit, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we want to build up. So I want you guys to watch these guys. She has great flexibility and great hip strength already. Imagine, she's just a gold belt now. Imagine what she's going to look like as a black belt. Yeah, she's like, I was there too. All right. So watch this. I'll tell you, show 'em. Right, sit back. Sit. Ah! Ah! There we go. All right. You know the arm tired one? Yeah, this poor guy. He had to switch when I was talking to him. All right, go for it. Go. Ah! That's right. You got to hit it though, because you're in front of everybody now. Woo! All right, guys, nice job. All right.
Everybody take a knee for me, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say, wind out.
Wind out.
Get out.
Yes.
So we've been talking about your own personal safety this month. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if you're ever in doubt, if you're starting to feel nervous, that's usually your intuition. Everybody say intuition.
Intuition.
It's telling you something that's up. So your intuition is something inside of you. You start to feel funny or uncomfortable. So if you're ever around in a situation, around a person that makes you feel funny or uncomfortable, everybody say, if in doubt, get out.
Get out.
Your intuition is something that's usually straight on. If you're feeling funny or uncomfortable, there's probably a reason you're feeling funny or uncomfortable. Your intuition is saying something's wrong. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If in doubt, get out of that situation or away from that person. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say your feelings are not more important than my safety. So if you're talking to somebody and you start to feel uncomfortable, their feelings are not more important than your safety. So if you're starting to feel uncomfortable, you get out so you can stay safe. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you have that kick paddle, go ahead and set it on the ground for me. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Understand that for me, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Put your hands out here at your chest.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. There's no yawning in karate. Oh, man, we got to get moving. Hands up together, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Joe told me we got to get moving, so let's do 10 jumping jacks faster than Joe. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, put your hands at your chest, yes, ma'am? All right, now go up to the sky.
Yes, ma'am.
And then put them in your chest.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you go up to the sky, I want you to spread them apart. Like you're, well, like you're yawning. Oh, good morning, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, go. Now it's like the most violent yawn ever. It's super fast. Ready, go. Oh, super fast. Ready, go. Now this time when you do it, I want you to say, hey, ready, go. Even faster. Ready, go. Now this time, as soon as your arms spread apart, you step back and you end right here. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, go. One more time. Ready, and go. And then your hands up in here. Everybody say, stop.
Stop.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
One more time. Everybody say, stop.
Stop.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
All right, so Mr. Sam.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. What if a bully came to pick on you? Or you don't have to defend yourself yet. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, what if somebody came and grabbed a hold of you and started to threaten you? This, if in doubt, get
Out.
If in doubt, get out. So the way you're going to get out, go ahead and defend yourself now, sir.
Stop. Leave me alone.
Just like that, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you even wait for them to get a good hold?
No.
No, as soon as they,
He's out.
if in doubt, get out. They start to reach you, you're gonna run. However, today we're gonna practice just in case they did start to grab. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the moment they start to grab,
Hey, stop. Leave me alone.
and he gets away, at least one big step so I can't grab him again. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Stop. Leave me alone.
Just like that. Super loud and intense. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You will practice this with your partner. You're going to take turns. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So first I'm going to practice with Sam, but then Sam will practice with me because I'm his partner.
Yes, ma'am.
He starts to grab me. I go, and then I grab him, and he goes, and then he goes back and forth. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You guys want to be louder than Mr. Sam?
Yes, ma'am.
right, turn to face your partner, yes, ma'am? Yes. Give Sam one clap. Give 2 claps. Say black belt. All right. Practicing taking turns with your partner. Go. Hey! Remember to take me from me, yes, ma'am? So if I'm with Mr. Christensen right here and I go to do this, and he does the whole defense, but he doesn't move.
Leave me alone.
If he doesn't move, what happens?
Grab him
I grab him again, or it gets worse. Yes? By the way, this is Mr. Christensen, and sometimes I believe he's going to grow up to be a great actor. So you got to make sure as soon as he starts to grow,
Stop! Leave me alone.
you got to get away. Take one giant step backwards so they can't reach. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Now today you won't run away, but you will take one giant step back so that you can't grab your partner right away. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Sarah, yes, ma'am? Continue. Go. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I want you guys to watch this. Now I'm going to put them on the spot, but really important because not only are they yelling loud, okay, but watch what their eyes are doing. Their eyes are saying yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Because if I look down, what happens? And all my communication goes to the floor. That's not who I'm talking to. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Watch these guys.
Stop, leave me alone.
He doesn't even have to be like loud. He's very confident, and very direct. Go ahead, grab him.
Stop, leave me alone.
There you go, exactly like that. Yes, give him 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. That's the start of that confidence that it takes to get to that black belt. Nice job, guys. All right, everything you need from me, yes, ma'am? Yes. Let me have Mr. Redmond come up here. Telling us that he is intending to promote next week during testing. Give him 1 clap. 2 claps. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let me have, let's see, who's next?
Drag Tyler coming up here. Tyler, his job, his good card, and his basic running hover, and his intent to promote. Give him 1 clap. 2 claps. You rock.
You rock! We have Miss Holland, come on up here.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Holland is turning in her gray strap worksheet. Give her 1 clap. 2 claps. So you rock.
You rock. Mr. Esteban, come up here. Esteban is turning in his self-discipline sheet. Give him 1 clap. 2 claps. You rock.
You rock. Now, Mr. Burke, come up here. Yes, ma'am. Give him 1 clap. 2 claps. You rock.
You rock. And Natalia coming up here. She's turning in her book report for how the gatekeeper her job was her self-discipline sheet and her basic running hover. Give her 1 clap. 2 stops. And you rock.
You rock! Let's have Mr. Grant come on up here.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Grant's turning in his intent to promote as well as his goal setting. Give him 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. So you rock.
You rock. And Mr. Jack, come up here. Turning in a completed self-discipline sheet. Give him 1 clap. 2 stops.
You rock!
Try Mr. Leonardo come up here. Mr.
Sayonara is turning a whole bunch of stripes. Give them 1 clap, 2 claps. You rock.
You rock! Can I have Daniel coming up here?
Yes, sir.
Daniel. She's turning in a book club card, a job, 2 jobless, and her sex promote. Give her 1 clap, 2 claps. You rock.
You rock! Have Ashley come up here. Turning in her basic karate homework, her book club card, jobless, and self-discipline sheet. Earning a bunch of stripes. Give her 1 clap, 2 claps. So you rock.
You rock. Mr. Christopher, come on up here.
Yes, ma'am.
He's turning in his job list and he's working super hard to go home or to go ooh. And he's reading lots of books, improving his mind. Give him 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. Say you rock.
You rock.
Can I have Mr. Oscar come up here? Mr. Oscar is turning in his job list. Give him 1 clap, 2 claps. You rock.
You rock.
And Mr. Jose coming up here. His book club card. Give her 1 clap, 2 claps.
You rock.
All right. Oh, Jose, stay up here. Stay up here. Stay up here. All right. I'm going to recognize real quick. When I call your name, I want you to run up here. Sprint like we're going to give you your new belt. Yes?
Yes,
Yes,
We're not today, but sprint like we're going to. All right. We already got Jose and Oscar. All right. We need Grant. Bestie. Esteban. Danielle. Jack. Go. Kyle. Oh, he's turning one. Felix. And Brooklyn. Woo. All right. They've all turned in their intent to promote. What that is, you guys already know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Intent to promote means that you intend to test next week for your next belt rank. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
That you believe that you've completed all of the requirements, and now all you have to do is complete the either Monday or Tuesday, come in for your physical test, and then Wednesday and Thursday come for your fitness test. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then in order to receive your next belt rank, we want you here Saturday, not here, but up at the church Saturday to participate in our award ceremony to earn your next belt. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so give these guys a big hand. We'll see you guys there. All right, run back. Go.
Yes, ma'am. Now, if you guys have not received an intent to promote, to make sure you guys fill out, please make sure you see an instructor today before you leave so that we can help you find them. And if you need help, we can explain it and answer any questions. Yes? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You stand up for me, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Say Saturday.
Saturday.
Raise your hands. We plan to be at the special ed class on Saturday. I do, ma'am.
Ma'am.
So you guys definitely want to make sure you are there. It's going to be lots of fun, lots of games, and yes, there will be some food too. Yes?
Yes,
There
ma'am.
you go. It's a great opportunity not just to get to know your classmates here, but to get to know other people in the karate school as well. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, hands on deck.
Yes, ma'am.
It starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday, so you want to make sure you're here on time. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Black belt cream.
As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and confidence.
Attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy.
Yes, ma'am.
Loud and proud position.
Ma'am.
Go ahead and clean your spots. You guys are dismissed. And if you are brand new, you can ask somebody. They will definitely help you learn how to clean your spots. That's the bar. Nice work. That's not loud. Thank you for also making sure you told me that you knew.
Wow.
You're probably going to start level 2. I think.